Hello, and welcome to our episode of Support Small Business Saturday. I'm your host, Representative Chelsea Branham, and we are going to chat with some great village business owners today. And they're going to tell us how we can support their business and answer a few questions. So, Sean, Kathy, can you introduce yourselves and also the business that you run?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Cummings, and I own Vito's Ristorante. It's right at 7628 North May, and been in business now at Vito's for going on 17 years. How about you, Sean?
Okay, I'm Sean Cummings, and I have Sean Cummings Irish Pub.
All right, so last question here. What have you experienced that gives you hope through this process, right? Because if we don't kind of center ourselves in hope and
Right.
towards the future, it's hard to keep going. But what have you all been holding on
To? For me at Vito's, I think my biggest feeling of hope is honestly my customer base. I really do have a wonderful customer base. They're like my family. And I can't tell you, first of all, when they walk in the door or if they pull up to the curb, they say thank you. Thank you for providing our family with dinner. Thank you for providing a safe way to bring dinner home to us. Thank you for all the protocols you are taking at your restaurant and with your servers and with your staff. And they all are really, they're just like, Kathy, we want you to stay open. We will continue to come back. And they literally, sometimes 2 and 3 times a week, these people come into actually both of our restaurants. And that really does give me hope, and it makes me really happy. I think the one thing that I'm really sad about, though, is, I'm such a people person, and I want to hug everybody that walks through my door. And, the elbow bump, it just doesn't do the trick. So, and literally every person that comes in the door that's going, I am so sorry, I can't give you a hug. That's all I want to do. And so that really does give me hope that we're going to hang in there. We're going to do the best we can. And hopefully, those same people and then more people will even walk through our doors.
Oh, the hug police are here. That was awesome, sweetie. That was awesome. The on my side, she stole about half of my answer, and I didn't write it down, so she didn't really steal it. I had a customer of mine start a GoFundMe page, and to cover some of these incidentals that we are losing every week, which was really sweet. Tons of people chipped in from $20 to a couple of hundred. I am so heartful and heart-filled that people would go out of their way to do that. I find that fascinating. Since mine is more of a cultural entity as well as a public business, people have really gone out of their way to support it as much as they possibly can. And that is, there's no better feeling than that in the entire world. So I want to keep it going. And Kathy, I think, would say the same thing. Look, our customers are our family. Mm-hmm. And when an outside person goes, man, why do you care? And you go, God, I've been able to put my kids through school because of them. I've been able to put them through college. This is how I live. This is how 30 families survive. Mm-hmm. And to know that those people have gone out of their way to help 30 families survive and help my family grow and get through everything, there's nothing like it. What gives me hope is I've been in Oklahoma, I think, almost 25 years now, and people have supported every single thing I have done here. And they've gone out of their way to do it. And when I first moved here, and I'm not saying it because he's a Democrat, but Drew Edmondson used to come into my first restaurant. And one night he asked me why I was here. And I said, oh, my kids are here, and I didn't want them growing up without me. I go through the actual long story of it. And he goes, well, what can I do to help you stay? Mm. And I don't know anywhere else that offers that.
Oh, it makes me cry.
Yeah. Well, that is one of the things that I do love about this community and about this place. And shout out and thank you to Drew Edmondson, because that's a shared passion of mine as well, is how do we get all of these amazing people to stay here, value Oklahoma, and contribute to the amazing environment and fabric that we have here. And you two are a big piece of that. And we really thank you for all the work that you've done and all the meals you've supplied and all of the loving environment and ambiance that you have there. So definitely appreciate you two for all that you do, not only in your business and in your restaurant, but for the community as well. So I appreciate the Christmas meals, the different events that you do. So it doesn't go unnoticed, and we certainly appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so we've come to the magical time in the episode where we're going to kick it back to you two. And if you have any kind of requests from the community to help you make it through this time period, if you have a special event or promos or anything like that, what would you like to leave us with?
Shall I go first? Well, no really special events going on because I think every day at Vito's is a special event. And seriously, Sean and I both absolutely love what we do, and being part of people's really special days. Last night I had a family come in and their daughter was in town from Alaska. They really wanted to bring her to a safe place and, somewhere fun. And, I just love that. That is my favorite part about being a restaurateur is being part of someone's really wonderful event, whether it's an anniversary or whether it's a birthday or whether, someone's visiting you in from out of town. I just love to make people's nights special. So every day is a special event at Vito. So just come and join us. We'd love to have you.
I don't know if I could put that any better. I'll tell you some fun stuff I've been working on. So down the line, if people keep an eye out for it, because I've got this weird, I've always wanted to own a potato chip company. So I worked on potato chips for how long, Kathy? Like 2 months?
Yeah.
Literally every single day, I'm going to take them around to all the businesses and sample them and stuff. And sooner or later, I'm going to get a hot chip shop open, meaning so you can get French fries or potato chips with all these different spice combinations on them. So they're all homemade in front of you, and then either really spicy to like ranch powder to barbecue and stuff like that. Eventually, if I can't get that set up in the parking lot, which is really, I want to do fish and chips and a chip deal out there, I will get something set up with that people can order from or come see. Otherwise, just, hey, if you're in the mood for a burger or anything else, just call the pub. We do curbside. And all of my people, I'm telling you, we go to the extremes to keep the place healthy. I've got some long-term lung issues. And so just because of that, if for no other reason, we go to that extreme. So people have been awesome. I love Oklahoma. Oklahomans have embraced us from day one like I would never have imagined. And I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget that my campaign headquarters is just down the street, so I'll be looking for the chip drop-off as well. But we truly appreciate both of you. Looking forward to the fish and chips outside, and I will see what I can do to get started with resolving some of the issues that we've talked about today. But we love this episode, and I'm sure everyone that's tuning in did. And how can we connect with you two via social media or website? How can they order? What are the best ways to do that?
So you're always welcome to call us at Vito's, and the number is 405-848-4867. I'm all over social media, Kathy Cummings, Kathy with the C, or you could go to our restaurant, Facebook, it's just Vito's Ristorante. Twitter is Vito's OKC, or at Vito's OKC. We're around everywhere. You can't not see us somewhere.
Okay, let me get my mic back on.
There we go. Okay, so here's what I would say. You can call a restaurant and everything, but it's way more fun because I'm old, so I'm on Facebook more than anywhere. If you go to Sean Cummings on Facebook, and I think right now I have Santa Claus driving a Vespa is the photo that you would find. Go on there. I do cooking tips from either the dollar store stuff that you have in your cupboard, anything. I think, there's a lot of people that don't have any money that have never had to cook before. So I have literally taken the last 120 days and done some of the funniest videos I've ever done. And a lot of it is literally, I go through my refrigerator and find something to make. Not only that, obviously Sean Cummings Irish Pub for social media. If you have a night out, we do set everybody aside and everything. So it's not as loud and insane as usual, but it's still very fun. And we'd love to see you down at the restaurant.
Can I just say one thing? The reason that Sean didn't give out his phone number is because he doesn't know it.
That is the absolute truth. I never can remember it because I don't call there.
Well, I think that the Facebook is probably a much more entertaining route anyways. I did not know about it, and we'll be checking that out. But thank you everyone for tuning into Small Business Saturday. You have heard it from the horse's mouths of how you can connect and what great things they're doing there. So we hope you tune in next time and connect with Vito's and Sean Cummings. See you later.
Thank you.